Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Dikwin, and in today's video I'll be making some Taiwanese braised pork belly in the Instant Pot. So this recipe is courtesy of iceorrice.com. So in the past I've made this recipe before. It's super simple to make, and it's super delicious, and the outcome is like, it's so great. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started with this recipe. So let me first run through the ingredients that you'll need for this recipe. So first thing you need, it's pork belly here. So I have about 1.2 pounds here. So this pork belly has no skin. So ideally you want something that has a skin. So that'll be rendered off, but for the purposes of this is all I have. So we'll just use this. And I also have about 1 tablespoon of minced garlic here, about 2 tablespoons of rock sugar or brown sugar. I blended this in the blender for a bit. About 3 to 4 pieces of some ginger here sliced lengthwise, 2 star anise, 1 cinnamon stick here, about 2 tablespoons of Shaoxing wine, 3 tablespoons of dark soy sauce, and about a 1/4 cup of fried shallots here. So I fried this a couple minutes back. You hear a sound? Super crispy. So with the pork belly, what I need to do right now is just to slice it. So like bite-sized chunks, half. So now that the pork belly has been cut into these like small chunks here, I'm gonna do is that bring it back in the Instant Pot in the back there and start giving it a short saute, so they'll render some of the fat out, and we'll get started with the pressure cooking after that. So let's head on over to the Instant Pot right now. So on the Instant Pot here, we want to use the saute function, and we want to make sure that it is on more here, and I'm going to suggest it just for 20 minutes just to have it, this is just to brown it. So yeah, so once it turns to hot, I'll just add some oil. So now that the Instant Pot is hot already, I'm just going to add in some oil here. I know that the pork belly does have a good amount of fat. This is just to kickstart the browning. Have the pork belly here. I'm just gonna put it inside and it through. I'm just gonna do this for about like 3 to 4 minutes till it releases some of its moisture and some of the fat. So as you can see in the bottom of the pot here, there is some of this. This is not oil, this is more of like liquid here. So yeah, I want to render out some of that liquid there from the pork belly. Alright, so now that so some of the fat from the pork belly has been fully rendered right now. Not fully rendered, but rendered out a little. So we're just gonna add the ingredients. So this is the beauty of cooking things in the Instant Pot, or cooking this recipe in an Instant Pot or pressure cooker, is that all you need to do next is really just to put in all the ingredients. Just gotta mix it around here. And last piece here is just about 1/3 of a cup of water here. The Instant Pot just require about 1 cup of water for pressure cooking, so do note that. Okay, so this is how it looks like, and I'm just going to give a quick toss here so that the soy sauce, the dark soy sauce, Shaoxing wine, everything is nicely incorporated. So what I'm going to do next is just click on cancel here in the saute, click on the pressure cook, and set it to, make sure it's high pressure, and make sure the pressure level is more. Let's click on about 30 minutes here. 30 minutes, close the lid. Make sure that I'm in the seating position here, and like, yeah. So what I'm gonna do next while the Instant Pot it's cooking in the Instant Pot, I'm just going to cook some hard-boiled eggs, about 3 to 4 eggs, and then once the 30 minutes is over, I'll just put the eggs inside. The reason I'm not putting it at the start of cooking is that I don't want too much of the gravy to hit on the egg. So it usually takes about, like, what I usually do is that after it cooks, I leave the eggs, hard-boiled eggs, in there for about 10 minutes when it's sauteing. So an extra 10 minutes of sauteing inside, and that usually gets the color and taste of the gravy into the eggs itself. So yeah, I'll go cook the eggs and I'll see you back in about 20 minutes. So now that the Instant Pot is done cooking, I'm just gonna do a quick release here. And this is how it looks like right now. Ooh, Oh, it smells so good. It's still a bit liquidy right now, so what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna saute it for a bit. But I have my hard-boiled eggs here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put them in. What I'm gonna do right now is just give it a saute for about 10 minutes here. Alright, this is how it looks like right now in the Instant Pot. As you can see, the eggs have developed quite a dark color from the sauce here. So yeah, right now I'm just gonna plate it up. Here we have it. This is the final product here. So I have it laying on the top of a bit of brown rice here, and I cut the egg in half. So I think the most important right now is just to give it a quick taste test here. So I have a good amount of the rice and the gravy there. So I'm just gonna give some taste. That is very good. Very, very delicious. Super savory, super sweet. You can feel the great porkiness in the pork belly. Definitely there is a lot of fat. If you don't want to have a more oily kind of like feeling in this braised pork belly, do find something that's not so, it's more on the leaner side, but it does require some of that pork belly fat in order to get that juiciness and that flavor from this dish itself. And yeah, that's about it for this video. If you have reached this point of the video, give this video a thumbs up and hit subscribe if you like what you're seeing. It does help out with the channel. And I'll be leaving the ingredients and the recipe instructions in the description box below, like right below that like button. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video.